everyone, and thank you for celebrating New Jersey Makers Day with us here at Teaneck Public Library. Today I'm going to show you how to use your paper circuits kit. Included in your kit you should have a piece of cardstock, an LED light or a few of them, some copper tape, a binder clip, and a cell battery. Please keep the cell battery away from little guys. You may also want a pencil, a pair of scissors, and you will need some scotch tape. So let's get started. You can design your own paper circuit using your piece of cardstock. You can draw a circle to indicate where your battery will go. You can draw lines to indicate where your copper tape will go to connect your circuit. And you can draw something else to indicate where you want your LED to be. You'll need to have lines connecting your LED back to your battery in both directions so that it is one complete circuit. It doesn't have to be a circle, but it will need to be connected. If you don't want your image to look like a pointy triangle or something, you can be more creative by putting your LED on one side of the paper, poking it through, and then using your tape to make your circuit on the other side. That way on this side you can draw whatever you like. You could draw a unicorn with an LED on the top of its horn. You could draw a robot with multiple LEDs. You can get creative and experiment. For this demonstration, I'm going to use our simple circuit template, which is on the back of your instructions sheet, so you can see how this will work. You're going to start your tape right here. This is the positive side of the battery will be touching right here, and the negative side will be touching there. So we're going to start right here on the positive side. You'll need to fold your tape at the end or bend it back and forth maybe a little bit to get it to separate from the adhesive backing. Grown-ups, you may want to help your child with this part just because the copper tape, if you run your finger along the side of it, it can give you a paper cut, so just be a little careful. So start your end right there. I'm going to try to follow this line. It doesn't need to be perfect. The copper tape does rip fairly easily, so be a little gentle with it. Now, we've gotten to where we want a corner to be. In order for the copper tape to conduct the energy, it needs to be touching itself. The adhesive side of the copper tape is not conductive. So we can't just stick a piece of copper tape to the top here. In order to turn the corner, we're going to fold the copper tape away from the way we would like to go, like this. Peel off the back so you can see what I'm doing here. And then we're going to fold it the other way on top of itself. There's like a little triangle of tape that we've made under there. We're going to continue following along the line to some extent to where we want our LED to go, and at that point we will cut it off with our scissor. Now, because this copper tape is touching the positive side of our battery, this is the positive side of our circuit, you'll notice that the LED has two wires coming out. One is slightly longer than the other. The longer wire is the positive side, so we're going to use that wire on the positive side of our circuit. So that's going to touch right here. You can just use a piece of scotch tape to hold that down tightly. You can use any tape really, but there we go. And now we're going to continue our tape on the other side of the LED. Put it down under the wire there. Pull it down here. Not staying on the line, but that's okay. And tape down this leg of the LED as well. Again, we've reached a corner, so to turn the corner we're going to bend our tape back. And then fold it again. in on itself. Maybe I'll demonstrate what we should do if our tape rips. If our tape rips unexpectedly, you can then take the end of the tape that you still have in your hand, fold it in on itself, so that the adhesive is touching. Now you're going to put it down on top of the end that is still there and tape it down. We're going to continue with our tape here. Turn the corner again. It's not very pretty, but that's okay. It will function. Oh, I've ripped it again. It's going to happen. Fold it. Put it down. And tape it there where I've reattached it. Okay, we've gotten to where our battery circle is on this side. I'll rip it off. We're going to fold our paper so that when we place our battery, it will touch the copper tape on the other side. Let's put our battery here, plus side down, positive side. The positive side is shiny, and the other side is bumpy. That's the negative side. So we're going to put our positive side down here, fold it over with our paper, and our light is on. Now it has to be pressed firmly on there for the light to light up. If you get to this point and your light is not lighting up, there's a couple things you can do to try to figure out the problem. One is your LED might be switched around. Maybe we made a little mistake and we misjudged which side was the positive side. We can try to fix that. If there are any corners where we have folded it and we've had some trouble or it's ripped off, it might be one of those corners that's causing the problem. So that's how you can kind of troubleshoot your circuit. If you want to leave your light on, you can use your binder clip to clip the tape to the battery. And then your light will, I'll line it up right, then your light will stay on. And now you have a simple circuit. You can get creative and put more LEDs. You can get creative and make it a silly shape. Have fun with it. And just remember that the energy has to flow through the conductive tape. It must always be touching in order for it to work. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you have fun with your simple circuit.